Are we on? Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome to our pre-match press conference ahead of our League Cup final against Manchester City on Sunday. Ryan Mason is with you. As always, please raise your hand if you do want a question. We'll try to get to as many of you as possible. As always, no live streaming of press conferences or posting on social media during them either. We will start with a question from Paul Gilmore, although for some reason I can't unmute. Have you given me the...
Yeah. Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you, Paul, but I can't. You're going to have to give me rights to unmute in future. Paul, you can get cracking.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Hi, Ryan. Ryan,
Hi, Paul.
Is Harry Kane fit for the final?
We're not sure yet. He didn't train with the team today, but we'll have more of an idea tomorrow to see if we can get him back on the pitch.
How would you rate his chances as of today, sort of percentage-wise?
I'm not really sure. It's just it's a case of taking it hour by hour now. So the days are obviously running out. So it's a case of seeing how he feels in the next 4 hours, the next 6 hours, and then go from there. But I can't really answer that question until tomorrow. So everyone isn't sure.
Harry has been unlucky. He went into the Champions League final following an injury, and again this time. What's your thought process for a decision like this?
I think it was completely different because Harry had a very long time out injured for the Champions League final. Like I said, I don't know if Harry's going to be available for training tomorrow, let alone the game on Sunday. So, but if he is, then it's a quick turnaround. A week without training is not a problem for someone in Harry's condition. But I think we're going to have to probably assess it later tonight, early on in the morning, and see if we can get him on the pitch.
On the cup final itself, what does it mean as an Enfield-born lad to be leading Tottenham out at a Wembley Cup final?
Yeah, it means a hell of a lot. Obviously, I've not really thought about it a great deal in that sense because I've actually been preparing for the game. But I've said all along, this isn't so much about me. This is about the football club. It's about Tottenham Hotspur being involved in these big matches, our fans getting to see us in these big matches, and my mind, my focus is fully on the match. And maybe one day once the season's done and I can rest and get some time to think, then I'll look back on it and be very proud.
Yeah, what shape is the squad in then going into a game like this against, I suppose, the champions-elect in Manchester City? And how much of a boost did it give everybody to get the win during the week before this game?
Yeah, there's no doubting Wednesday night was massive. Just for the whole energy around the club, the players, the feeling. It's important you go into a massive game like we have on Sunday feeling good. And I think the manner in which we won the match Wednesday night, listen, it was a good feeling. The lads felt confident, they felt comfortable, and hopefully that momentum can build into the weekend.
Have you had any dealings with conversations perhaps with Pep Guardiola in the past, and what have you made of his teams over the years?
No, I've had no dealings at all. Just like any other football man that watches his teams. Listen, he's a great manager. He's one of the best in the world. There's no doubt in that. He's been at City for a while now, so he's got that as well. They've got a lot of familiar faces within their setup. They know how they play. But listen, we're Tottenham, and I'm sure they'll be thinking of us as well.
And Gareth Bale, from your perspective, came straight back in. He scored a great goal against Southampton. What's the key to getting the best out of him?
Listen, we've got so many players in those attacking positions that give us different options. The other night, Harry wasn't available, and we just felt that we needed someone else in the final third that could produce moments of brilliance. And Gareth done that. I don't think anyone has ever doubted his ability. He's proven that over such a long career now, that his quality is always there. And in those big moments, those key moments within games, he always produces.
And just a final one away from this, Patrick Bamford said earlier in the week, it's a shame racism doesn't create the same uproar as all of the Super League fallout did this week. I just wondered if you had any thoughts on that.
Listen, I think the Super League, there's a line drawn under that now, in my opinion. The racism is, I think it's clear. It's clear within football. It's clear within society that much more needs to be done. More is being done, but there's still a long way to go. And here at Tottenham, I know everyone here is trying to combat that.
Thanks, Ryan. Good luck.
Thank you.
Just Paul, we're going to go to George Cummings now. George, just
Thanks,
unmuted
Simon.
you.
Hello, Ryan. Ryan, there's a lot on the line at stake for you, isn't it? You could personally out-tactic Guardiola. Have you thought about that yourself? One of the best managers in Europe, and you could spring some surprises for him.
No, listen, this is about Tottenham. This is about the football club. This is about the group of players, our fans, everyone. This isn't about me, my ego of me going up against Pep. This is Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. It's a game of football. I'm sure we'll be doing all we can to get the better of them. And likewise, they'll be doing the same for us. But it's a cup final. We've seen over the years, one-off games, anything can happen. We'll go there believing, with confidence. So hopefully it'll go our way Sunday.
This team, and you've been part of this team as a player as well, they should have won a trophy, shouldn't they? Considering how good they've been and the chances, this is a chance to make up for it.
Yeah, I think there was probably a 2 or 3 year period where Tottenham had chances. They maybe should have, but football doesn't always work out like that. What they did do, they developed a great team, and the club went in a direction that we wanted, and everyone within the club wanted. That's how Tottenham should go about things. And listen, unfortunately, we didn't get over the line. But if we don't get over the line Sunday, then we still have our identity and our DNA as a football club, and that's the most important thing.
With regards to Harry, is there a potential here that, I know you're Tottenham manager at the moment, but England fans care about him as well. If he plays, could he be potentially risking his future for England at the Euros?
Listen, Harry's a top professional. We're taking it hour by hour. We're seeing how he feels. What we're not going to do and what Harry isn't going to do is put his body on the line if you don't feel like it's suitable. We're never going to put Harry in that position. Absolutely not. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how he is tomorrow, and then we can start making a decision from there.
And you'll make that decision, will you? You'll make that one?
No, it's a combined effort. It's the player. How does the player feel? What do the medics say? What's the advice? What's like you say, the chances of something happening? But Harry's a mature man. He's a mature professional footballer. He's had to deal with certain situations, and I think ultimately we'll speak to him with no pressure. How do you feel? What are you feeling? And then we'll go from there.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers, George. Okay, we're going to go to, where's James? James at TalkSport. I'm just unmuting you.
Hi, Ryan. Ryan.
Hello, James.
Ryan, what memories do you have from the League Cup win in 2008? Because you were a teenager then and you were still yet to make your Spurs debut.
Yeah, I remember. Obviously, the club sorted out tickets because every player at the club got a couple of tickets each. I remember going. I remember the game. I remember how it went. Going behind the manner in which the group won the game. But I think the biggest thing that stuck out for me was seeing Ledley lift the cup with Keno. He was an academy lad. He come through the system, and for us academy players, to be able to see that, it was just like, it was such an inspirational moment for everyone within the club. To see that someone from the academy go and lift the trophy, it was just, it was magical. It was a feeling that I'm sure inspired a lot of kids involved with the football club at that time.